Good morning everyone, and welcome back to Craft Eccentricity, and I hope everyone has an absolutely awesome day today. I am up with a surprise creation design team haul, and before I get to that, I hope if you went into your Snap Click Supply website yesterday that you made some good purchases. I got a couple of packs, and I will attempt to use those over the next few days. So first up, surprise creation, and we've got a great set of flowers. Look at the detail on those. Very grey here today, so I do apologise. There you go, there's a close-up. I am going to measure these, but you've got that fabulous hole in the middle so that you can pop your stamens in there or know exactly where to pop your little gemstone. Right, that is a fraction over an inch, this one, and there is 3 different sizes here. It's great to be able to cut everything all at once. And then we are at, what are we at there? Ooh, the light is shining kind of weird. 3/4 of an inch on the smallest one. I am going to be up tomorrow with projects from what I'm showing you today, and then also on Monday I'll come up. So those are the flowers. Next up is a shaker perfume bottle, or a hand soap bottle, whichever you want to use it for. You've got the heart there that will cut out to make a shaker, so that's your shaker frame, and then you've got your little charm section that will hang around the neck of your bottle. So that's really cute, and I will measure that. Always easy to measure solid pieces. Right, if I go to the top there of the cut mark, you can see it's a fraction under 3 3/4 inches. And then if I go on the width, always doing the cut lines me, I'm going to say that that is 2 3/8 on its widest part. Right, next up is another set of flowers, and once again, I think these are Nicole designs. They kind of look familiar. And you've got lovely embossing there again. You've got lovely sort of wibbly wobbly shapes. Things like this are great for cutting with the 1mm foam, the foam Iran, which you can also get on AliExpress. And you can colour them with chalks or pastels or even inks, and then just heat them up with your craft gun and sort of like stretch them just gently and twist them up a little bit, and you get a very realistic looking flower. So I'm going to be doing flowers, probably flowers for Monday. Oh, did I measure those? You see, my brain all over the place. I haven't even had my coffee yet, and I do like my coffee. I just want to make sure that I'm getting the measurements right on this. I'm going to say 2 1/8 on the largest. Right, next up, this is awesome, gorgeous. I'm going to put it down. Look at the size of that. Put my hand on it. Yeah, that is huge. That means you've got lots and lots of options with this. You've got double face so that you can make a book or a opening card using that. Personally, I would make a little book. And you've also got a teaspoon. If I move up there, I am going to measure all these pieces, and then you've got the smaller cup, and then you've got what would be a gift card holder, or if you made this as a recipe book, then you've got a little recipe card holder. You've also got this bit here, which you can cut in a different colour and lay in, and you can make your coffee colour or your hot chocolate colour. And yeah, can be a shaker too. Look at that. Ooh, there's so many possibilities with this. I think that would make an absolutely fabulous recipe book. And if I take the spoon off and just, I mean, that's probably the size of a real teaspoon. But if you punched a hole in that and you got your little tassel and what have you going on, and you cut it a couple of times so you got something nice and sturdy. If this was a recipe book, that's a great bookmark, isn't it? You know, put that in there to mark your recipe page, and you've got all your lovely dangle coming off it. So there's loads of stuff you can do with this. If you're going to turn it into a little mini album, or a recipe book, the smaller one here, and I don't know if I've got one. Oh, I've got a Sharpie pen over there. I'll show you. This could go on the front as a decoration, but look at that. You're going to be able to stick a pen in there. So, you know, even if it was a journaling book or what have you, and of course, Sharpie's quite thick, so, you know, you probably wouldn't want to put a pen as thick as that in, or maybe you would, but that could quite easily become a little pen holder just on the front. Really like this, and of course, cut it in felt. How awesome would that be? Right, so we've got oodles and oodles of possibilities with that. So I think I'm going to do that one for tomorrow. And I'm going to measure it. Now, both sides are matching, so they're mirror image. So as I just said, you know, you can make this into a big opening card where you've got a gift card holder inside with your gift card, or it can be a recipe book holding your little recipes. So let's measure the gift card section, and we are 4 inches. If I'm going out of camera, I apologise, by 2 3/4 inches, and then the width of that mug, I'm going on the cut lines here, we are 5 1/8 inches wide, so you can kind of get the feeling there that it's going to make a great greeting card too. And it's just a fraction under 4 3/4 inches high, so that is, it's huge, it's gorgeous, and I've got some snap click supply papers that I may use on this to do for tomorrow. Right, next up we've got some frames, because of course Surprise Creation, very good at doing frames, and this one, I'm going to put it down because it's large, is an irregular set. That's what it's being called. So you've got sort of like, it's a skewy sort of teardrop, but it's a great shape. I really do like that. So you kind of like sharp down at opposite edges, and then you're curved. And of course, this is the shape here. You can see it easier on the smaller one. And Surprise Creation is known for making big dies. So if you're somebody who likes to make books, this will leave a stitched outer edge. Then something like this is perfect for doing books. And it is 8 inches. And then if I swizzle around and do the width onto the cut line, we are at 6 6.5 inches. So just to give you a rough idea there of really how big your machine needs to be. And then we have another one, and this one is, I'm trying to pick it up because it's stuck to something underneath it. There we go. Is more of the very retro teardrop shape. This is really 1950s to me. You know, those geometric wallpapers that you used to get kind of going in that direction, and they'd be in those browns and olive greens and oranges. Yeah, oranges, browns and olive greens. So this feels very retro to me, very 1970s, and that is the shape that they all are, that smaller one in the middle. So, I don't know, you know, I'm kind of thinking about things like this and curling them in on themselves. And once again, you've got a stitched edge, which is going to leave a stitch all the way around the aperture that you cut out, which is awesome. But I just think that's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, what I'm going to get up to with it, I do not know. But I just, you know, I get the feeling of folding or curling something. Right, so the width on that one is 7 1/4 inches, and then if I go this way along, I'm doing the cut lines only, it's a fraction under 7 1/4 inches. But if you look at a die like this, you can see you've got the cut edge in the middle, so the bit that you cut out is going to have a nice cut edge, and it's going to have a stitch all the way around it. But the bit where that piece comes out of is also going to have a stitch. So you've got that lovely double stitched edge. Really like that. And then last but not least, we have a kitty cat purse. And this is huge. If I turn it that way, that is the biggest one. And there are 2 in the set. So if I turn it that way, that is the smallest one that you're getting. and I'm going to try and measure these so that you can see, and I'll try and do this for tomorrow along with the cup. Right, we are at 8.5 inches high. And of course, these elements will be folded into each other. So this area here is where you're going to be able to put your little card or letter or whatever you want to pop in. So it's going to be 3 inches. And then I'm scooting it along by 4.25 inches. So that's going to be the size of whatever element you want to put in there. I mean, once again, you can put a gift card in there or even two, or just have it with tiny little notes inside for Happy Mail. And then this one, which is the smaller one in the set, is 6.75 inches. But if I measure what you're going to be able to get inside, I always think that's the most important measurement. We are looking at 2 3/8. And then if I go along, what would be your inside bit here? 3.5 inches. But you've got all of these great pieces. You've got the little kitty cats, and then you've also got the bigger one. So I don't know, you know, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking my peachy keen face stamps on this is going to look really sweet. And you've also got this one here. And of course, both together, you can absolutely make a shaker if you want to. But isn't that cute? I mean, you could make a load of these up for Christmas, or, you know, for somebody's birthday gift if they've got cats or anything like that. And just fill it up with little cat treats. You could send them some little cat treats. You got that little bow section there, which when it pops up, will go through here to hold the envelope closed. So I'm going to go off and I will do this and the mug for tomorrow. And then I'll come up on Monday with the other items from this. So I thank you so much for watching. As usual, please do have an absolutely wonderful day. The best day you can have. And as usual, all links below. Bye.